Hi everyone, this is a video about this gimbal, Bomaker gimbal, and the model is a Smart XR, and there are loads of videos about this on YouTube that you can see. You can go and watch them, but this is more about unboxing and show and tell what it does, and it's really affordable, and it has OLED display, and then detachable battery, it means replaceable battery, AI anti-shake, and then portable and foldable, and professional photography. It depends anyway how awesome audio, vivid visual you can record, and these are for the apps that it's coming for Android or iOS. And at the back it has some specification. The model a Smart XR, the Bluetooth version is 5, the battery can operate for up to 12 hours, and then the battery is 3200 milliamp hour, and compatible phones 4 to 7.2 inches, and Android and iOS. The weight is 375 grams, and these are the dimensions, and that's it. And now I'm going to take everything out of the box and we are going to talk more. When you open the box, you face with this, and then these are the user manual and everything that is in there. I'm gonna get them out of there. You have a tripod base here that it opens like so, and this is the size of it. And one of the reasons that I purchased this is because you can charge it with Type-C USB, and it's much faster than the other ones. And then you have a lanyard here, and it has a replaceable battery, so you're never going to run out of battery if you have a spare with you at all time. And if you look at this, this is the 3200 milliamp hour battery, 11.84 watt hour, and the rating 3.7 volt, 9 lithium ion cell, and this INR is really good. But if you are going to purchase a battery, a spare battery for this, it has to be nipple top, because the nipple tops, they have some protective board in there that it doesn't allow the capacity of the battery goes dangerously low to damage the battery itself, and is going to help charging the battery as well. And this is the protective board, and all of the protective board, they have a band here that it goes from here up to there, and it shows that it is protected. So I put this back, and this is how it goes in there, and then close it gently. I have to say the turning of this cap, battery cap, is a little bit dry, and it's not very smooth. But anyhow, we have a tripod mount here as well, so I mount it on here. Oh, before I mount it, let me just put this aside, and I show you what we are getting in this. I put this aside. There is nothing in here, nothing at all. And then here we have a pouch that is rather good size for putting your gimbal in here when all of it is locked. And I think if it would have come with Some sort of hard case would be fantastic, but unfortunately they have opted for the cheap pouch. But this is a very affordable gimbal, and the price of this item is about under £70. Some people, they are selling this for more than £70. Some people, they are selling it for £55, £65. You have to shop around to see how you can find a better deal. So when you purchase this one is folded back to here in order to save space. But all of the gimbals, it has 3 gimbals here, there and there. All of them at the moment, they are locked. And we have a screen here, and the reason that I'm not turning it on without the phone mounted on it is because it doesn't recommend that, so it's going to act some sort of crazy. So because of that, I just don't do that. I just tell you what we have here. We have a record button, record and take photo button, and then power button that it does horizontal and vertical, and then memory button, and this is your joystick, up and down, left and right, and when you press it from the center, it goes to different modes that we are going to talk about. We have the zoom in and out, and here is a focus wheel that it doesn't work with your mobile camera app, but it works with the app that is recommended with this. So it's really fluid when you are turning it. It's really satisfying way. There is a little bit of friction in there, so you cannot accidentally turn it a lot around. And then here we have a display, and on that display you can choose different modes that we are going to talk about. And here it just shows you the direction that your phone camera should be, and something in here, no load, you see, turn on and off is prohibited. So that's why I'm not going to turn it on right now. There is a plastic on this one, and we have a micro USB here for charging your mobile phone. Well, with this small battery that I don't recommend. If you just do that, the cable is going to interfere with the movement of this. Sorry about that. And then you have to unlock this by turning it anti-clockwise, like so. Anti-clockwise here and anti-clockwise here. Now is unlocked. So I'm going to mount my Note 9 on this, and then we are going to talk more. I forgot to mention that it comes also with a user manual that we are going to talk more about this, and some voucher just to purchase something else from Amazon. But I haven't purchased this from Amazon at all. I bought this on eBay, and so I mount the Note 9 on that, and then we are going to talk more. But before mounting, it's better to put this tripod base on this before you just deciding to mount your phone. So I do that and I come back. So I have mounted the phone on that, and then the way to turn it on, just press the power button and it just turns itself on, and now is ready to just operate. And somehow you have the pan and tilt pan and tilt, and somehow it's really easy. This is the user manual that it comes with it. It shows you what parts is coming with it, but what we are interested is the mode that we have direct access through this digital display. So the different programs that you can directly use from here by just pressing, and I have to tell you the handle is a little bit short and is useful if you use this as a part of the tripod base, as a part of the handle, to have more control here. You see the zooming in, out, and then let me come in the center, and then if you press this from the center, it goes through different, functionality of this gimbal that we are going to talk about. So POV is point of view, that is not locked in any directions. It just follows everywhere that you point it at. And then you have pan follow, PF, pan follow, and then you have full follow, and then you have lock, and this is lock in this position, and wherever that you go, it just stays in that position. I have to mention this is not a tutorial about this. I have to tell you that this is supposed to be an unboxing, but I'm just shortly trying to show you how useful this one is and how it operates. And now is lock, and you can move it, but as you see, it's getting too close. When your phone is too big, it's getting too close to here. So there is no way that you can attach something to your phone. Let me just turn it back on and just look at it when it's going from horizontal to vertical by pressing the power button when it's on. And if you press it, just look at this side, how close they are getting into. It's really, really close. Look at it. Look. And again. So you have to be very careful about this to avoid somehow doing anything that you shouldn't. Anyhow, so the reason that I have purchased this is because of those reasons that I told you. It has a replaceable battery, that if the battery depletes, you don't have to chuck this in the bin, so you can use it easily. And apart from that, it has a display here that you can directly change the behavior of this gimbal without accessing the app that I show you shortly in there. And then I find something that is really good with the app, that you can use Bluetooth microphones with that. That is really good, that in case that you need a better quality Bluetooth microphone with this, to avoid recording with the built-in microphone, is really good. Let me just find the app, and the app is iSmart Go, and if you turn it on, enter it, it just shares. Because I turned the Wi-Fi and Bluetooth, everything is off, but something that is bothering me, it needs your location, and that is not on really. I don't like that. You have to go and turn on your location, and then it allows you to go and connect to your let me just, the OCD attack, let me just straighten this, and you see immediately is going to find your gimbal, and now is connected via the Bluetooth, and we can enter the app itself, and this is the app, and the app is connecting now. It has some sort of functions like, you know, inception modes, and slow motion, time lapse, and photo and panorama, and the last one, a smart shoot. That's it. Now let's go to the video. Okay, sorry. This is a photo, and this is slow motion that we don't want, and this is video. So in this, if you go to the settings, you have the control over camera settings. That one of them is the Bluetooth microphone that I told you, and the control over the horizontal level line and so on. And I have the horizontal level line here, and then the gimbal settings, how you can how fast or how slow you want it to be, and firmware info. This is the parameters that you can choose the speed of it, faster or slower, and I left all of them at the slowest pace. And calibration, and yeah, you can change the name of it, and then you have the grid. I have this and the horizontal line, green line that you can see there, and then you have some sort of filters that you can use: original, whitening, smoothing, which each of them, you know, it has different, you know, functions. And filters, beauty, that was beauty, and this is the filters. That you have loads of filters here that you know, it gets some sort of used to. And then I have to say that this gimbal and this app has more functionality with the iOS and iPhones rather than the Androids, because here we can only record at 24 frame per second and 30 frame per second. That's it. But on the iOS you have more 60 frame per second as well. So that is really nasty in my opinion, that we can't have that one. Anyway, and then you have some sort of expert mode. When you are going to expert mode, you can adjust any sort of settings like iOS, white balance, manual focus, and so many other stuff that you can change. And zoom speed here, you can change it as well. So in general, this is a very good gimbal, but the size is a little bit small for my liking. But when you attach the tripod base, is a little bit helping to have a better grip on that. And somehow I'm going to use this in the future, and I'm going to report back to you if everything works out for me. And it has also gesture control, follow me, and you can change the camera from back to front, and so many other stuff that there are loads of video out there that you can go and have a look at it. But for this video is more about unboxing and a short, very short show and tell of this fantastic, small, affordable gimbal, 3-axis gimbal. And you know, I'm really happy with this. With the price is not bothering me really at all. And somehow another thing that I have to mention, when you press this and hold it, is going to matte dog mode, which is fast mode, you know, you're capturing the actions and so on. And I think that it has a software in there that is upgradable whenever that the firmware is available. But in general, I am really happy with this, and you know, I report back to you if anything comes along that I don't like it, and even if I like it, and you have any questions about this, just leave a comment in the comment section, and I'm going to get back to you as soon as I can. But for the time being, this video is getting very long, and until my next video, I hope you enjoyed this video. Take care of yourself and each other, and as always, have a great time.